Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be my hair dyeing journey. I first want to apologize in advance because this video is quite frankly all over the place. I had no exact plan as to how I would construct this video or how I would film it, but being that this was more of a vlog style video and dyeing my hair, so I was going from this location to my other location, which is my bathroom, and that required me to use different equipment to film this video, which means that the audio was fluctuating a lot. In some cases I am using my mic, in other cases like right now I'm not using my mic, I'm using my camera mic, and then in other clips I'm using my iPhone to film all the footage. So again, I apologize in advance. I did want to film this intro for you guys to have a proper intro to introduce the video to you guys, as well as explain to you guys why the video is the way that it is. So basically, now that I got that out of the way, today's video is going to be the process of me dyeing my hair from really dark hair to something a bit lighter. This is actually the end result, and I did the final touch yesterday. I dyed my hair, I'm sorry, it was actually 2 days ago. I dyed my hair, but you're going to see the process as to how I got it here. It definitely has gone from super light, super brassy, yellow, orange tones. So that is where we're at with that. If you guys want to know how I got this look using the box dye and everything else in regards to the process, then please stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay guys, so I did a little bit of shopping. I also did a bunch of research prior to doing this. I normally just go with a random box dye and call it a day. I never did the highlighting cap on myself. I had my aunt do it like years and years ago, and I remember I was not a fan of it, and that was before I even knew anything about purple shampoo and all of the tools or products that you can use to help get the color that you want. Mind you, I'm not a professional hairstylist. I do not claim to be one. All of these things that I'm going to be doing in today's video is based on research and experience. So please do not come at me. And if it works out for me, please know that it does not mean it will work out for you. First, I want to show you guys the products that I did get from Walgreens. I actually got a whole bunch of things and I'm super excited. Again, I have this whole entire plan and this idea for how I want my hair to look, so I thought, why not get these exact products? So I first want to dye my whole head first. My hair is pretty dark right now. It's a little bit brassy towards the end. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is pretty dark overall. So I want to go for a light brown with blonde highlights. I've had that hair color in the past, and you know, a lot of people who do know me or who have been my friend or you know in my life long enough to see me transition from dark hair to light hair, they all say that the light hair suits me best. So we are going to go for this one, and I was actually debating between this one and another one that is slightly darker, at least when you look at the comparisons here. So I'm excited overall, but I'm a little bit scared and skeptical for this one in particular that it might be too light. I don't know exactly where my hair color will go with this little chart here. I want to say it's going to be with the medium brown, which is the darkest color that it shows, because it's not so dark, but we'll see. So this is going to be like a blondie. And then I have the frosting kit from Revlon. I heard wonderful things about this. Again, I've done a lot of research on it, and I haven't really heard many complaints about this product itself. It's kind of self-explanatory. You're using the cap, you have to pick out the hairs, and you know, kind of determine how thick you want the highlights to be. So I want them to be pretty thin because I want to have like a lot of highlights. I definitely want this piece here. I believe it's called the money piece. Not sure, please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's gonna be pretty blonde. Hopefully I see a difference. When I was younger or used to dye my hair a lot more frequently, I used to always go into the salon wanting to leave looking different. I did not want to spend hours there and a lot of money knowing that I looked the same or wasn't even able to tell the difference. So I know for a fact I'm gonna look completely different in a good way, hopefully. So that's that. The other products that I got I got some hair cutting shears. I have a pair already, but they got pretty dull, and I'm sure there's ways that I can sharpen it up. But instead, I just got a new pair, and it's from the Walgreens brand. I then got a comb, and this one in particular is the one with pointy end, so then I can evenly divide my hair. So that is why I got this. Lastly, I got this purple shampoo. I actually used this in the past, like way before even knowing what it is used for. I just thought it was a random shampoo that my mom bought once, and I was like, why not? Didn't have any curiosity in the world as to why it was purple and not white or any random color that shampoos are. But obviously, with a lot of research and a lot of experience throughout the years of me dyeing my hair, I know that purple shampoo is really good to get the brassy tones out. And that is, I kind of bought it like for just in case, if the color is too brassy and I want it to be a little bit lighter. So we are going to go for that. I do kind of want to touch base again with the Frost and Glow kit that I showed, which is this right here. This is the shade Honey. And there's another one, I think it's in the shade Platinum. So originally when I was doing my research, I wanted to get Platinum because I want to go blonde. I do not want to go, be brown at all. I want to be, go on blonde side. So I was afraid even looking at this because I could not find the Platinum one. I believe they only had this one in stock. I didn't really ask any of the workers there, but I was like, this is fine. Again, I'm going to look different because I don't have any highlights. The color overall is going to be a lot lighter on me. I just want it to be as close as possible to what I'm trying to achieve, which is a lighter color, closer to blonde, as I would normally get at the salon. And if I do end up getting what I normally get at the salon, that is great news because I will be saving myself a lot of money. So the first thing I'm going to do is change my shirt, get it to be where it's dye friendly, and let's do it. So again, this is the hair dye I decided to go for. It is the Revlon 61 Dark Blonde hair color. This is from their Color Silk series, and it looks to be good. Again, it's pretty light, so we're just going to follow the instructions and just put everything in order. Comes with gloves, a conditioner, and the main, parts to dye your hair. I'm gonna first put the gloves on. Also, just an FYI, I am using this shirt because I do not care if it gets any hair dye on it. I have towels on the floor and wherever else I'm sitting just in case it does get messy. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is Vaseline. This is actually a trick I learned from a girl who used to dye my hair. And this apparently is good for if the hair dye gets on your face, it can easily be removed with just soap and water. Sometimes the hair dye is very stubborn, so you kind of just put it all throughout. I just cut off the top of the cap. I'm just gonna screw this back on. Now I'm going to start dyeing my hair. I'm going to split it up in different sections, starting out from the bottom. So I'm going to take my comb, I'm going to take the pointy side to split my hair. Make sure that as you are splitting up your hair and the dye is just kind of waiting for you to use it, make sure right before you use it, you shake it up one last time because the product can be sitting at the bottom and it is separating versus staying mixed in, which you just did. So make sure you just do one last shake. And we're just gonna go for it. I'm excited. So just for safety purposes and make sure I get the dye really thoroughly in my hair, I'm going to transfer it to the bathroom, do everything that I need to do there when it comes to dyeing it. So yeah, stay tuned. So after wetting my hair, I'm just going to brush my hair out. I'm nervous now because this keeps ripping. If you guys can't tell, it's supposed to not be ripped, and I did that. So hopefully it doesn't ruin everything or make things difficult, but let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. plans here. The cap did not work out for me. First of all, it ripped like the second I tried to put it on, and I didn't even realize it until I, explained it to you guys. But look how big the holes were getting. I don't know if I can show you. Like, I can put my entire finger in here. I don't want my highlight to be that big, y'all. So, yeah, as I said before, I never did it before. So I'm sure there was an easier method to make sure that the hair stays like the width that you want it. But I'm gonna go for another method, and that is aluminum foil. I'm nervous, y'all. So hopefully it turns out good. I'm about to put the mixtures, like the powder and the developer, in the little container, mix it all up, and do this other method in hopes that it'll turn out the way that I want it to turn out. So I'm taking my comb, the pointy side, and I'm going to split it down the middle. So these are the pieces that I'm going to dye first. I don't know, like I feel like it's just too thick maybe. Like maybe I should go thinner. So I'm just going to put this here, and I'm gonna do the mixing right now. So we're gonna put the powder and the developer. So nervous. Okay, so actually, I know I look silly, but I'm actually super nervous, even more now, because I didn't even think of the fact that I'm putting on bleach and my hair could fall out. Did not think. I'm nervous. So I'm gonna do this off camera, and then I'll be right back. Hey guys, so it is officially the next day, and this is what I'm working with right now. The tone is super, super brassy. Honestly, ironically, I was not expecting this, or I kind of was, but was hoping it wouldn't turn out this way. Towards like the middle to end of my highlighting process, I kind of got tired and was just like, oh my god, I'm so afraid that my hair is gonna fall out, because I noticed that the front pieces here were getting very, very light very quickly. And I was taking a while to, complete everything. Also, I looked back at the footage from yesterday as I was talking to you guys, and I kept looking at the screen like I am right now and the actual camera. So I'm sorry if my eyes wander, because I know I'm gonna do both again today. So I believe, like I said earlier, it's the money piece. So I did that, and then over here on this side, like at least when my hair is parted this way, it's like there's no highlights at all, literally whatsoever. So I did a little bit, and then towards the end, I don't know if I filmed it, but I kind of just went, free balling with, the highlighting. I just, no foil at all. I just put it here. So yeah, I ended up going back to Walgreens today because I heard that getting an ashy toned blonde will cancel out the orange and like the brassiness in your hair. I also picked up shampoo, purple shampoo, because I just realized I had a purple conditioner. So now I have both. I also washed my hair 2 or 3 times yesterday with the purple conditioner, and I left it in for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then I got the bleach again. I had leftover bleach from yesterday, but I researched it and it said that it's not best to use it after an hour, because it will not work. So I got this again. We're going to highlight the hair in more areas. I'm going to use the foiling method just because, or maybe I'll just try out the cap actually. I think we're going to try out the cap. And then if that doesn't work, we're just going to do the foiling method. And then once I leave that in for I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour, I'm gonna go with this ashy blonde hair dye. And I don't know, I literally everywhere that I researched about this, how to cancel out the orange, it says ashy blonde. So that's literally what I went for, ash blonde cooler tone. This is the 8A L'Oreal hair dye. Yesterday I kind of wanted to stick with all Revlon products, but I branched out to L'Oreal today, and we're sticking with the Frost and Glow highlighting kit. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so this is my current situation. You know, it was so much easier today than it was yesterday. You know, some pieces are a lot thicker than others, but I think I did a decent job. Actually, I'm going to add some here now and here. Pretty good. I have the back as well. Not a lot. I can hardly see, but it was definitely a success today in comparison to yesterday. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie my hair that isn't going to be highlighted. Okay, so I just rinsed off my hair. Parts look a lot lighter toned than like the brassiness from yesterday. So now that I added more highlights in, I'm going to wait a little bit, and then I'm going to dye my whole head the ashy blonde. I have high hopes. So, yay. Okay, so I used this dye. I already took it out. I feel like the brassiness did not go away. My hair ultimately looks lighter, like in general, but the tone overall is still pretty dark, and there are more highlights, which I believe is the reason why it looks, you know, lighter. Alright guys, so that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. So overall, the experience was great. I am proud of myself for sticking through with this. Overall, I'm not exactly where I want my hair to be. When I bought the box dye, when I introduced the video, you know, not in the setting that I am today, but when I started off prior to dyeing my hair, I had a whole idea of how I wanted my hair to turn out. And did it turn out that way ultimately? No, it didn't. In fact, I am closer to where I was when I first started, but it is a lot nicer in my opinion. The color is a lot more even. Before, the bottom half of my hair was very brassy tone. It was dark. It was not pleasant to look at in my opinion, and now it's a little bit more blonde. I have some blonde streaks going through, as you can see the process throughout the video, how I got there. So overall, I am very happy. So, and that does conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I also want to mention, if you guys are interested in this makeup look that I have here, it's perfect for Valentine's Day. It's actually pretty simple, and I did film a quick makeup tutorial on it. Check out my TikTok. I'll have the link in the description below. I'll have my Instagram handle in the description as well. You'll find makeup details on this look too. So make sure you guys follow me on both accounts, and make sure you guys subscribe to this channel if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.